start the rehearsal
of Hamlet. So, I'm the queen.
and I'm Ophelia.
Good morning, Your Majesty. Why are you here?
I came here to talk to you about Hamlet and about you.
What? Hamlet? Me? Well, tell me.
Oh, my dear queen, I have never seen someone like you. Didn't you find something else to do? Why did you marry his brother? Hamlet will only love his father. Why did you do it in such a hurry? Why didn't you wait? You ruined your life, and now it's too late.
I love Hamlet, and I know he will only love his father. I didn't kill or do something bad. Why are you trying so hard to make me that mad?
Do you think that what you did is right? Didn't you think that it might make our dear Hamlet crazy? Can't take care of the kingdom alone? Are you lazy?
I love Hamlet, and I know he will only love his father. I love my ex-husband so much, and I know he will only...
You should learn how to be alone. What's wrong? You have Hamlet, and he can always sing you a song. Your Highness, you should feel ashamed. You're like everybody else. You're just the same.
What I did is not wrong. My new husband truly loves me. He didn't kill the king, and I know he's not lying to me.
Maybe he's not who you think he is. Maybe you have your secret, and he has his. Don't trust anybody you see. Maybe you can't even trust me.
Well, stop! How dare you! The king will not come again. He's dead. He's dead. Good, his deathbed. He's gone. He's gone. He won't come again. I just meant to protect the kingdom then.
Maybe it's you. Maybe you killed that dear lord. You're maybe hiding it somewhere. The poison in your big sword.
Well, get out of here and don't never come back.
Oh, I think you're wrong. Should have passed so long. I beg your pardon. Well, that was great. Shakespeare has really amazing plays, but we also have many other poets and writers. Look, we have a few statues here. This is de La Fontaine. He was a real man. He was just wise. He made proverbs from lies. And this Ibn Muqaffa, he's great. He wrote about the king and his mates. He has Kalia wa Dimna, the great book. Animals are human, you just have to look. And this is Shakespeare. The plays he wrote are so real. He has his masterpieces, his amazing plays. Everybody is forgotten, but he always stays.
And you know, Shakespeare, Ibn Muqaffa, and de La Fontaine have written many masterpieces that are still appreciated and acknowledged. To the present, the masterpieces are still performed differently, since the three of them have common factors, which trace them speculative thoughts and the observance of human nature, and each is concerned with man and the edge of manhood and of the hot experiences which force them to grow up. Due to that, the three writers make a distinct group, so let us go on to establish an important relationship between their masterpieces.
Oh, my dear friend, how I wish to talk to them, but they can't even move. They're like dead fish. But for me, they still are alive, and I read all what they wrote from blue to red. And you can only keep wishing, because they already finished their mission.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Here I am, as you see.
Yes, indeed.
Well, look, they were alive.
Oh, my dear God, I think I'm dreaming. I'm seeing them all. What is this feeling? Are they my angels or just a demon? What am I seeing? Well, as long as you're here, can each one of you talk about himself, in his way, about your lives, what you've done, anything to say? We really want to know you more. We really want to know your personal secrets and what you've been through also.
I wrote and wrote and wrote, and the word I showed. How I can put the honest emotions with the hard solutions, or make love a power which can build kingdoms and towers. With the feeling of happiness, I delete all the sadness, but there is always a mistake and a crazy decision to take.
I am a Persian man. I used to do plenty of translations like rain. I present to you my treasure, Kalila wa Dimna. From India it is coming, fabulous and wonderful stories are alive becoming. It's a lesson for the king and the queen to tell them not to be mean.
I am de La Fontaine. I am a Frenchman. I wrote many fables and wonderful stories to make you feel happy and jolly. Now I present to you my wonderful legendary story, The Two Parrots. It talks about two parrots, a king and his son the prince, who had two servants, a father and his son. However, one day the two children worked for a stupid thing, so annoyed, the prince killed his sibling. Consequently, his eyes were burst by his father's servants, and the last one ran away to save himself. So the king and his son became sad and mad because they lost their friends. It's a good lesson for them that friendship is overpriced.
Well, do you know that everybody knows you and loves you? When we say our names, no one says who, because all what you've done will always stay. For us, our children, and never fade away. So all what you have to do is rest in peace and be proud, because everyone talks about you proudly and so loud. People now present a few of your masterpieces, but in a modern way. So here are a few of their work. Let's start with you, De La Fontaine.
Once upon a time, there was a parrot and his son, with the king and his kid the prince. The pig was the favorite of the king, and both loved each other. As for the young parrot and the prince, they were inseparable friends. One day, they were playing, but quickly, they said became a quarrel, and hear the rest of the tale. So give me the ring! I want to hear the ring! You sing a song and I give you the ring!
Ah, where is your stupid son? The king went to Ankara.
Ding dong, hong kong, it's a very stupid song!
Oh, so give me the ring or I go to my dad and put it in the demand. So he bothers you. Trust me, he's going to.
The servant ignored his wrist and said calmly, "Do what you want to do. I don't care about you."
Ah!
Furious and annoyed, the jealous prince decided to kill his friend by giving some knocks of back to hand. And after having committed his crime, the prince panicked and decided to keep his secret. But what about the servant's father? When he knew this piece of news, he felt sad and mad and decided to take revenge. And one night, while everything was quiet, he shaked in the room and walked on tiptoe. But, fortunately for him, he made some noise. So the prince woke up, frightened, and he saw the servant and he said loudly,
Please, what are you doing? It's selfish.
but the servant didn't answer and continued his way. Afraid, the prince looked back and knew that the domestic is going to do something wrong. So he said with confusion,
Please, for me, it wasn't me who killed your dear. No, I'm gonna have revenge for my dear son.
and immediately he burst the eyes of his majesty. After that, he ran away to save himself. He chose as asylum a top of pine. But what about the king? When he knew this piece of his son was assaulted, he decided to take revenge. Well, what can he do? Suddenly, another day across his fire, he sent a letter for the servant asking him to return and that everything is ended. However, does the servant be going to stripped or he'll guess the gale of the king? When he received the letter, immediately he answered the king, I cannot return to you because I'm afraid that you will punish me. So I won't return to you.
And now, it's Ibn Muqaffa's turn. We have Kalla wa Duna.
The maid was like frogs, and one day he had enough. At the time, 2 eggs were split to half, and there comes another dog who was upset. A smile she had, and she was glad to see her chicks neater, rather than they were the nest. The dog was happy and said, "You might be hungry, so don't be upset, because when you get food, it's still fresh from the woods." Then the fox arrived and said,
If I don't eat, I'll be dead.
and when he saw the dog with her kids, he said to them,
Hello, my friends. Are you too? And why don't they do?
the dog said, "Sorry, my friend, but we can't."
I know. But why don't you give me your keys? So I do. I'll eat them through my stomach. And when you have me one, I won't come back.
How could you ask me something like that? And I can't feel your gift, so go away and eat other things.
My dear girl, don't be mad. But I want to tell you that if you don't give me your keys, I never eat you.
She was afraid, and she was full. She believed the fox, and she was full. And the fox was smart and can't be free. And if the dog doesn't give him her chicks, he climbed the tree. And if he does what he said, her death will be bad. So she gave him the chicks, and she was sad. But the fox ate them and was glad. And so he went away, and it said,
It wasn't my trick that helped. It was her stupidity.
After a while, the dove had 2 new eggs that hatched to give new chicks. And when she arrived, she was so glad. But while came the fox, who was so hungry, and warned the dog acting like angry. So the dove stood dead, otherwise she would die. The dove died.